Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog session with me. Guess what? This month I found out is in fact National Romance Awareness Month. I don't know why I find that so funny. So apparently this awareness thing is about showing your love and affection to your loved one, whether that be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, someone you love, maybe your celebrity crush, maybe to someone you hate if you're feeling very nice and generous. I'm going to just give you some advice today. Not that you want to take advice from me because I have not much luck in that scene, but just give you some tips and some advice on like love and relationships and dating life, and give you some tips on how you can show your loved one that you like them in some very simple ways, and also answering some questions that I've got asked that I haven't really had the opportunity to answer, so I'm going to answer them on my vlog because why not? Oh, why did I sit down here? I know I'm just going to get caked in fluff, so yeah. Ways you can show your loved one you love them. Number one, you can just simply do the hug or the kiss or the cuddle or the whatever you want to do, because everyone loves a kiss and a cuddle, surely, unless you're a bit frigid. Number two, buy them something that they like a box of chocolates that they like, or some flowers if they like their flowers, and get them like, I don't know, maybe a surprise spa day that you can share or something really cute, because who doesn't love cute? I'm thinking also just simply make them something, DIY, like a scrapbook or something, that just have photos of you two or photos of things that they like. I think that is a sweet idea because it's homemade and it's not something you could just buy from the local shop. Now for some advice. Everybody knows I'm a single Pringle. I've been one for 9 months. That is pretty sad. But at the same time, I've met quite a few amazing people because of it. Some I'd rather forget because they treated me like absolute rubbish. But others that were like really nice, and I've just made friends out of them. Actually, how many of them did I? No, actually, to be honest, I don't think I'm friends with any of them anymore. I only keep in touch with one and he doesn't even reply to his messages, so see you later, alligator. So I think I definitely feel like I've been on way too many dates this year, and I did not, I've been on under 10 guys. I'm not a hoe, but I did not plan on going on that many dates. I wanted someone to be committed, I wanted someone to be genuine, I wanted someone to be as they acted online as well as face to face, and I wanted someone who was just a lovely person, but commitment was the biggest thing, and loyalty, which my first ever date I went on, the guy was an absolute idiot because he cheated on his girlfriend and lied to me. Honestly, just my only thing I can say is to stay strong and expect the worst, because if you're like me, a lot of people aren't like me and they seem to have luck in relationships, but if you are like me and you have not been successful, then expect the worst and then you can never get hurt. Well, I say you can never get hurt, you can get hurt, but just expect the worst and then you can't get you can't get hurt as much if you expect the worst. On the opposite side, it is also good to think of the positive things that can come out of dates, but like I say, from people who have been on lots of dates or have been on a fair few like me, who just wanted that committed person but they were just ended up being total tossers, then just expect the worst and then your heart doesn't get hurt. If you're like me though, I wear my heart on my sleeve a bit, and someone was to hurt me, then I would get really affected by it. Really affected by it. I mean, freaking really affected by it. Things like that do affect me a lot because I guess I get easily attached to people, and that's not necessarily a good thing. It's just me, it's who I am. I can't change who I am, so I'm just gonna get easily attached to people. It's just part of me. Why is there I don't get this. It's not. There's no button there or anything, but it's just like likes to pop open. I don't know what it is. But anyway, carrying on what I was saying. Stay strong as well. Staying strong is another thing. If that person hasn't replied to you, or hasn't given you a snap, or hasn't, I don't know, just spoke to you in ages, don't speak to them. I'm a very stubborn person when it comes to replying to people. Like, say I was speaking to someone, this is just a scenario, this is not it relating to anything, this is just one random scenario. Say I was on Snapchat, social media app for those who don't know, and I sent a snap early in the morning. That person opened it but didn't reply, and then I wait for the rest of the day for a reply, and they still don't send anything. Then I'm not going to send anything to you back. What do you expect? You open my snap and ignore? I take that as you don't want to speak to me anymore, basically. Or you don't want to talk to me. So I just, like, being the person that I am, would rather keep out of it and, like, you know, wait for them to come to me, because why should I make the effort when they've opened my snap and not answered me? So that's what I get. Like, that's just a random scenario. Because I just think to myself, you've got to stay strong in those circumstances, as hard as it is, because you're overthinking so many things. If you're an anxiety sufferer like me, you overthink so many things in your head, it's horrible. You think, are they talking to other people? So many things go through my head. You have to just stay strong for yourself and protect yourself, because otherwise you're going to end up being mugged off. And not all the time, but in a lot of circumstances you can end up being mugged off. I'm quite stubborn. I mean, by all means, if you really, really wanted to, go keep popping up to that person. But the way I look at it, why should you keep popping up to a person who doesn't seem to care back about you as much as you care about them? That's what I'm getting at. Okay, so now I got asked some questions on one of my favourite websites. The link is below, lolza22.subha.com. And I'm going to answer some of them now. I did answer some of them on my Snapchat, but of course my Snapchat is private. I don't open that to the public. So I'm going to answer some on my YouTube, because I thought, you know, they're quite some cool questions. Number one was, if we were to ever meet again, would you ever date me? Now, I have no idea who this is, because all of these messages are sent in anonymously. So the answer to that is, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I mean, you could be Jack the Ripper, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping you're not Jack the Ripper, because I think he's dead. Second question is, how do you manage to get so much guy attention? Thing is, I wouldn't say I do. In some circumstances, yes. In others, no. Thing is, yes, I've been on so many dates, but I've not made them stay, as Taylor Swift would say, and shake it off. It's just people who have led me on, or people we've just not been compatible, not having nothing common. So that's why I've not really had much luck with them at all, to be honest. As much as I'd like to say, oh yeah, guys find me attractive. Yes, maybe some do, but not, honestly, I've not had much luck with the dating game at all. If I was that amazing, I would have someone by now. So that's the way I look at it. And thirdly, have you got a new boyfriend? Someone saw my Snapchat story yesterday quite clearly. No, I haven't, but could potentially be. I am seeing someone, yes, and I like him very much. But if it was down to me, I would go out with him. And there, I said it. But don't want to rush things. Equally, I think maybe we'll give it one more day. I'm just saying that now. I'll give it one more day, and then I think then it's probably best when we make our minds up. But as of now, yes, I'm seeing him. Yes, technically my heart is going in one direction right now. I'm not going to look elsewhere at the moment, because I'm not one of those people who talks to about 15 guys at once, because I'm not that sort of person. I do really like this guy, and yeah, and I just hope he likes me as much as I like him. I've been like torn up so many times by people, and I've heard the same old from people in the past, and it hurts, and it's stuff like that stays with you. So you've just got to trust people's word when they say they like you back. And like I say, we're seeing each other, so my heart is only going in that direction at the moment. I'm not going to look elsewhere, because that's not, like I say, I don't do that. I think that is basically cheating on someone before you even start. There's nothing more to say. I do really like him, and I just hope we can work. So that is the answer to your question. Yes, I am seeing someone, but no, I'm not got a boyfriend yet. I am still technically single. but I'm not looking elsewhere. My heart is just going in that one direction towards the East Coast. Okay then guys, so that is it for NRAM hashtag National Romance Awareness Month. Please go give me a subscribe if you can, that would mean so much to me, and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in. I appreciate all your support and all your comments, and just love you all.